Hello everyone, welcome to the last Sunday in the month of October. Okay, before I introduce today's mission, I will first of all like to give a special credit, recognize the person that made it possible for me to be here today, in the person of Mr. Anthony Okoli, the Onitsha Region Music Director. And today's introduction, we have to come in form of a history. Okay, I will be introducing 3 places. This monument here, this monument right beside me, then this pathway, and the place that I am now. Okay, so let me first of all start with this monument. Okay, so this monument you are seeing right beside me is the image of Bishop Joseph Shanahan. Bishop Joseph Shanahan was the former apostolic prefect of Lower Niger. I said the former apostolic prefect of Lower Niger, currently known or addressed as the Metropolitan See of Onitsha Archdiocese. Okay, now before it attained the status of Metropolitan See of Onitsha Archdiocese, it was formerly under the Benin Coast, the Apostolic Vicariate of Benin Coast. Then after some time, it was carved out from Benin Coast and it became a separate entity. Then it was named the Apostolic Prefecture of Lower Niger. Then after some years, it was upgraded. It was upgraded to a higher level, and this particular time it was called the Apostolic Vicariate of the Southern Nigeria. Then after some time of achievement and everything, it was renamed again, and it was called the Apostolic Vicariate of Onitsha and Owerri. Then after some time, it was renamed for the final time. This particular time, it was called the Apostolic Vicariate of Onitsha. Then in the year 1950, it was upgraded and was called the Metropolitan See, or you can call it the Metropolitan See of Onitsha Archdiocese. And that is the name that it bears for now. Okay, this is for a brief history of this man standing right behind me, Bishop Joseph Shanahan. Okay, now let's go into the second phase of the introduction. Okay, the second phase is this pathway here. I'm going to go inside so you can see better and understand better what I'm talking about. So this pathway is called the Shanahan pathway. Okay, this is called the Shanahan pathway. So let me show you so you see it very well. Let me show you. You see how beautiful it is. So the reason why this pathway is called the Shanahan pathway is that according to history, when Bishop Shanahan arrived on Onitsha through that river over there, River Niger, you can see the river over there, River Niger. So immediately their ferry or boat or canoe stopped them at that river. That this is the pathway through which they came inside this compound. Understand? This is the pathway through that led them into this compound. So in order to preserve the historical significance of this pathway, they have to lay this barricade both sides. These barricades both sides. Understand? In order to preserve the historical footsteps of Bishop Shanahan. Understand? So that's according to history. This is the pathway that led them into this compound. Now, if you look at this compound, if you look at the church compound, you will see mighty edifice, big, tall buildings, big and tall buildings, countless of, you can't count them, so many of them. Understand? But you will not see anyone here. You don't have anyone here. Reason is because of what this particular place stands in history of this in the history of this place. Let me just put it that way for now. You know, that name Shanahan is a household name when it comes to this particular diocese and the lay faithfuls of this diocese. Okay, so this pathway is a very historical one. No matter what it takes, no matter what happens, there will be no building to be erected here because of what this particular place stands for. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is just the few history that I have for you about this place that I am right now, about this monument of Bishop Shanahan standing right over there, and about this particular pathway. Okay, now, finally, having made all these things known to you, I wish to take a bold step on the footprint, on the historical footprint of Bishop Joseph Shanahan, the former apostolic prefect of Lower Niger, the former apostolic vicar of Southern Nigeria. And ladies and gentlemen, I usher you into the metropolitan see of Onitsha Archdiocese, the Basilica of the Most Holy Trinity, Onitsha, the one and only basilica in the entire Nigeria. Wow! Wow! I feel good. This is hilarious. Ladies and gentlemen, Basilica of the Most Holy Trinity. Okay, I will see you right after the Mass. I will see you right after the Mass. Take care.